Right, let's start again. 8.5 inches I need here. That'll do. Mark it straight across with my speed square. I'm going to be doing a few things today. This is one of the new things I'm doing, is little toy trucks. So let's get that sawn first of all. I have put a new blade onto this bandsaw, and this bandsaw I pretty much use it every day now. I've put a new blade on there, so it's pretty rapido. Right, so now we're going to put that there. We're not going to faff about. There you go. And because the blade's so narrow, right, I'm going to leave that last bit because there's only one, so I can't do both sides of the truck. And I might use that for wheels because it is actually thick enough for wheels. So let's get this cut. So it doesn't have to be straight. Straight enough, you know. So that'll make two pickup trucks. This is what they look like when they're finished. Let's just see one. That's what we're aiming for when they're done. Let's leave that there. Let's give us a little idea of what it's going to look like. We don't need that anymore for the moment. I've done it on the side view today. Probably doesn't attract as many people, but you can't have everything. Right, and this is my little template for the trucks. Either front or backwards. We're going to put that right there. In fact, let's move that back a little bit so we can go in the centre. Another little cut won't hurt. Let's draw that. And these are going to be the same. To a degree. I will be finding ways to make them slightly different. So just draw around like that. Let's do the other one while we're here. wonderful. There you go. Hi Grumpy, how are you, buddy? Oh, you're still doing your live? Yeah, I plodded on. I did ask you, but you said it was okay. I'm going to take these up now, get them cut. Let's use this bit of tape. You just tape them together like that. That's enough around there. This is just masking tape, so it's easy to remove. Not very easy to cut, but there you go. We've done it. Then we're going to put it like that. So we're going to tape that down like that. And the beauty of this masking tape is you can still see the line underneath. So we're going to do 2 of these. I've got another one that I've already cut out, so actually we're going to make 3. Of these little cars. I've got the pillar drill, so I've made some wheels. See the wheels? I will be making more wheels. In fact, I've got to have 12, haven't I? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. So I've got 5. You're going to have to make some more, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Just put that over there like that at the moment. Whiz that round. As I've got a new saw blade on my bandsaw, this won't take long at all. If you have to do this with a coping saw or a scroll saw, I've got a scroll saw as well there. If you have to use that, it takes a lot longer than this bandsaw. I put a 6mm blade on, so it's a lot thinner. So I'm going to be able to do more intricate cutting. Not that this is intricate cutting, but this is fine. There's my bandsaw. I'll lift the blade. I'll lift the screen up a little bit so you can see what we're trying to achieve. These my little this is my little Japanese saw, razor sharp, and this is a little brand that I bought, little branding iron. Roy's timber art on the end. I bought a big one, but it's down here somewhere, and that was very difficult. Very difficult to get the thing heated up at the right temperature all over so it's nice and level, but I made a handle for it myself. So I will get the idea of it, but it's not a priority. Let's get this lifted up a little bit. Right, so that combines the two. I'm going to be working on here. Let's put a little bit of a light on. That'll help a little bit. And this is my router table that I use. There's the one I've already cut out. And I've got another idea here. This is what I'm making as a this is going to be a bird feeder table, but what I'm doing is I've got the I'll take this up as well, the same. But what I've done here is I'm going to put like a tree on the end. I've cut it at a 45-degree angle there. That's going to fit in the base. I haven't completely worked it out yet, but that's what I'm going to do as well. So I've got about 3 or 4 projects on the run at the moment, which is nice. And I need to cut these out as well. So this is with my and there isn't going to be as many people in here. But if you are new here, please don't forget to subscribe, like it and share it if you can. That's something else you can do to help. I'm going to put this chisel over here because possibly that will hold there better. Right then, I've got 5 wheels there. Another little thing I was going to do was put initials on them. That'll be something new. Anyway, let's crack on. I'm just going to cut round there. The line. I'm sure you know what I'm doing. Let's get it going. The old scrap box. That's a lot easier. that a moment. I didn't know whether to so I've got a pain in my side. What I'm going to have to do is use my pillar drill to cut the wheel size out. So what we'll need to do is swing the camera around, and let's try and get you involved in all of it. It's only a little room I've got, but it's all I have got. So let's try and involve you as much as I can. Get rid of that a moment. This is another bird box I'm doing. I'm going to put a heart on it. Hopefully that will blend in with the... Right, so you can see what I'm doing now. Let's get this drill out. This is a 9mm drill that I'm doing some whistles as well. Just 1 second. Right, I'm back. It's a little chair over here, little stool. My back's playing up, really playing up today, so let's see how we plod on. Right. And this is what I also use to cut the wheels out with, so I might do the wheels while I'm here. Let's see. Right, you're having a full view today of what I'm doing. Aren't you lucky? Right, let's lift that up. Right, let's see how. I want to try and lock that in so I don't hit the... There's no way I can hit that base with the drill bit. And hopefully that stays like that. That's the reason I got a pillar drill, because I didn't want to have the wheels and the axles a lot out of line at all. I know it's a bit extreme for what I want, but there you go, that's just me. Right, so let's start and see how we get on. Should take out the first bit. What did I say to So I should have a little stick, shouldn't I? I think this 5mm stick is too big for that hole. There it is. How did I do it before? What I should have done is stopped before the end of there. Right, so this is going well, isn't it? Right, let's just undo that a moment. Let's get this bit out. That's the problem I've got. Okay, it's out of there. Do this up. Let's do the other one. Okay. Not happy with that. It's about 1mm out. That's where I made a mistake there. I need that higher so I can put a piece of like sacrificial wood underneath it. Right, let's see what I've got. Something I can put underneath. Right. Because that's almost through. What I need to do is just undo this. Send that down. That's fine. A little bit of scrap wood, but it's still got to be straight. I'm going to use this. That'll be fine. Right, start again. see that? Just try and get this flipping wood out again. I don't know where I'm putting the chuck key. And there you go, it's come out. That's come out quite easily actually. And we're going to go all through that again. Gosh, things we do, eh? Stop. Show something just to, yeah, there you go. I might even be able to whack that, unless you dent it, I don't know. Let's not be hasty, eh? Wasn't that gone all the way through? Okay, what's happening there? Over day today, right. Right, so I haven't got to hit it with a hammer, just hit it with my hand. And while I'm here, I'm going to cut the other two out and then drill it, saw it on the bandsaw afterwards. So here we go. A lot easier, didn't it? It's always the same. If you're trying to show people how to do something, it seems to not go very well. Unless that's just me. Might be just me. There you go. Suss that up now. About time, you're all saying. I'll come over and see what the chat's saying in a moment. go. And let's see if that, there you go. Right, that's done that. So what I need to do now is just cut these out with the bandsaw. Let's move you around. Well, the going's good. That's that. I think that was a quicker way to do it like that, I'm not sure. I'll leave that there. Right then. So there's one cut out, there's another one, and there's another one. It's like we're going into mass production here. The next stage is to run the route around them. I have got a router table here that I made myself. Put it in the rubbish bin. We're getting quite a lot of rubbish here. Little spoons I make from time to time. Let's push that down and push that like that. And these tools take time to accumulate, but they're all worth doing in the end. Let's just have a quick vacuum up. This can be quite therapeutic as well. Let's swap the end. Okay. And I will be using this bandsaw again to do the other bits of wood. What I need is that'd be fine actually. Hopefully I've got enough of that wood to do it. If not, I'm going to have to use some other type of wood, but I'm not sure yet. Should have enough. Let's have a look. Get my old chair over here. I'm starting to need this chair a lot more. Thank you, Grumpy. Cool. Yeah, they're cool. Right, let's alter this table. The camera. So you can see what I'm doing. Oh dear. Gives me some jip, this does as well. God, what's happening here? I've got on side view today, which is horizontal, is it, or vertical? Right, this should be okay now. This is what you want to look at, this. And with the board as well, I've got the stickers on the boards and I've put them up on the wall now, so I don't ruin the stickers. That's what I want to do anyway. Right, without further ado, I'm going to just run the route around these and make them looking similar to that. I think that might just be a little bit too high. And that's a little heart that I'm going to do, put that on a birdhouse for Valentine's Day. Got things to got plenty to keep me occupied. I have got to do a safer way of doing my router table, but we'll live with it as it is at the moment. And these are the whistles I'm going to make. Hi Suzanne, how are you? Nice to see you here. Right, this is going to be noisy for a little while. I'm going to just do the router table. In fact, oh, you'll be able to see actually from what I'm doing there. Very well, thank you, Susan. Hi Spike, how are you, buddy? I haven't spoke to you for a long time. Right, let's get this router table fired up. Shouldn't take long. Oh, in fact, I've got to drop it down a little bit first. I raised it up to do something the other day. I think that's plenty actually. Let's get rid of all the rubbish off here so it's nice and level. Here we go. There's the one truck, and we're going to use that side. Here we go. In fact, I put my mask on. Put the mask on. Oh no, Spike. He's been ill in bed. The flu kicked his ass. I'm sorry to hear that. Did you not have your flu jab? Or you're not allowed it? Let's get this one done. That's it. Just noticed there I haven't cut that bit. I haven't done it on that bit either. I'll just leave that. That'll be a slight difference, won't it? What's Spike saying? Oh no, Spike, hope you feel better. Spike, I'm okay. Takes a lot to put me down. I have a little girl who I have to look after, so stay strong. But thank you, Susan. Yeah, we really want you to stay strong. You didn't have your flu jab, no? Did you have a flu jab? Cool. And I know I've gone vertical today. I wanted to do that for a difference. And that little bit there is okay, we'll see what happens there. I'm sure a child will notice that. You know what they're like. No, that's minuscule. That won't matter. Right, there's one done. Let's do the next one. Undo this tape, which is quite easy to remove, and it doesn't leave a stain or marks even, which is a bit of a nightmare now because I've said it's easy to remove. Right, and these bits here I can live with, and I'll do them afterwards. Right, let's do this again. Right, we'll stop that there. Something's gone drastically wrong there. Oh dear. Little bits chipped off there, I suppose. Is that what's the problem? Yep, same old problem. This front part here, if it chips off, it throws the whole thing out. There. Oh, I'm not happy with that one at all. Is that the same? just when you think something's going to go well. The bonnet, isn't it? Right, we're going to have to reassess this one. Right, I'm not going to spend any longer on that. Let's see if these are all lined up to start with. Right, those seem good. I needed to look at that before I did it, but there you go. We were all learning. I'm learning. Right, let's do this one and then we'll start that one. sanding it, see if I can find an interesting idea I've got here. Right, all I've done there is the inside of the wheel arch. Right, that's wonderful. That'd be good enough. Let's see if this one has helped at all by doing that. Not really. Not really. Right, what we've got to do here is just take off a little tiny bit. See that? That's then just take the bonnet down. Right. Hopefully that's spot on now. Little tiny bit on the roof. Okay, we'll put that to one side for now. I'll still have to work on that. Let's get all this vacuumed up and then I'll take my face mask off. Okay, that's wonderful. Scale and Bones, how you doing? Toymobiles, yeah, I'm doing all sorts. Suzanne, Roymobiles instead of Olmobiles. Rolls Royce. There you go, look, it's a Rolls Royce. Rolls Royce. A bit of quality. Right, so now we'll do one at a time. Put that plug out of the way. Put that out of the way. Roy Rolls Royce. Spoon. Right then. I should have dimensions for these by now, but I haven't. I'll just make them up as I go. Let's, hopefully, these are the same size. And we'll see how we go. Front and back first. There's no technicalities of them, and they're not mass produced, so we can't really. Let's keep that as a straight edge. Simple as that. Let's cut it that way because we can. There's the back, just like so. The front bit now will go. Any nice knots in there? No. We will put that like so. Let's put that way. In fact, that will do. And then that's cutting out the minimum waste. And I'll be able to sand that into place. I don't want to do too much sanding, but I don't mind a bit. Hi Kat, how are you? Right, I don't think that's that must be there. No, that is like that there. What the hell's happened here? I'm going to cut a little bit more off there. We got stuck in there then. Right, that's wonderful. I don't know whether to try this Gorilla Glue. Cool cat. A cool cat, eh? Well done. We've got 9 people in here now. We've got how many likes? 9 people. 9 likes. Cool. So now I've gone for more select today. I'm going to possibly, I might take that edge off there. Eh? This is all getting precision, isn't it now? Well, that won't be seen, will it? Don't think that will matter, will it? Yeah, if you're going to do something, do it well. I think I'm going to take that edge off there. For the amount of time it's going to take, it doesn't matter. Going to do something, do it well. Oh, I should have done that both edges, shouldn't I? What was I thinking? Yeah, I'm going to have to do both edges. Okay. Gosh, this will be right. It's still not quite right, but I can't spend hours on trying to get this that precise. That'll do, that'll do. Right, let's get these into place. And then we need one in the middle. Love those wooden cars. Yeah, they're something different, something handmade, and apparently wooden toys are coming back in, so I thought let's be part of that trend. I've actually started making them for my grandchildren, and then I've sold a few, and so I had to make some more. Then I've sold those, so I'm making some more again, and now I've got a little artisan market on Sunday. I'm sure you're all aware of that, and I will be showing you when I get there. I will show you what I'm up against. By that I mean what other stalls are there. It's all supposed to be like homemade stuff, things that people are actually making, so should be wonderful. Right, and as you know, this super glue doesn't take long at all to set. There you go. And I don't know whether I'm going to cut those off, because I'm going to leave it as it is. No. Somebody notices, they notice. They're not going to be perfect, are they? They're made by me, so they're not going to be perfect. But I do try. Right then, now we need a little bit inside. What I do need to do is not use two of these again. I need to use one. So let's try and mark that accurately. Which will be fine. Where's my little set square? What's a little? Speed square, they call these. Okay, I'll cut that line there, and this will be the part that I'm using. And I need to push that down. That's what I'm going to do from now on. I'm going to put one piece of wood in there like that. I can't go any lower than that. Right, so push it in first and then that side actually looks a little bit smoother. In fact, what I will do is just give it a sand, quick sand before It's a lot easier to sand it now. Throw it on the floor. It always helps. Okay. Let's try that in there. What's happening here? What is happening? So I've sanded that side, and that side's the one I needed to do. Never mind, it's not the end of the world. Right, let's get this glued into place. Hopefully that will go in there. Not too much grief. Right, and let's just, I have got some more clamps coming. Good job really, because that's not long enough. Oh, that one's the same, isn't it? By Jove. I'll just run and go and get a longer clamp. I've got one in my shed outside. One moment. Right. That should hold that a moment. Sorry about that. And now, how many we got now? 8 people watching. I should have put it on vertical, shouldn't I? Never mind. Right, now what we need to do is get the 6mm. This wood will do fine. Have I actually... In fact, that's too wide, isn't it? What am I thinking? What am I thinking? Let's cut 2 little blocks off that. Probably need inch, an inch wide. So where's my little, I think this, yeah, this is broken, this lead. Let's do 2 inches on this. 1 there. And 2 there. It doesn't have to be spot on. Let's pull this out, this lead. It's no use at all. And let's sharpen the knife. Sharpen the pencil, sorry. Not the knife. And the trouble is, if this pencil has been dropped, you know that means the lead will be broken all the way down. We'll give it a go. PK. Who's PK? And that will be like that on there. Gosh, I'm getting in a bit of a mess here with this glue. Right. Little bits like that I can do with a 1-inch sander in a bit, so I'll that's what I will do. I will drill these through first. I've just thought of that. So I want a 6mm. I'm sure that's a 6mm. And I always say it, but I wish they'd mark these clearer. That's 6. Right, let's get rid of that a moment. Let's flick that up. Be back with you in a moment. Sorry, I'm just going to cut the 6mm holes. Wee. Typical flipping drill, drop down and go straight behind. Got it. Whew. It's all sent to try us, isn't it? Hey? do. Lovely jubbly. Let's see how we do with this. Well, that looks okay to me. Bit of sandpaper. Hi Whitley Monkey, how are you? Whitley Monkey. We're going to exchange some stickers, but never mind. Didn't realise I was not in America. I mean, United Kingdom. I'm in England. Can you tell that from my voice? No? Obviously not. Oh gosh, that's the front door. One moment. Hey, it's all go, isn't it? All go. Let's see what we got. One of those brown packages. I bought some more clamps, I think there. There we go. Great clamps these are. Absolutely great clamps. Anyway, we'll open those in a moment. Right, let's get these sawed. Where's my speed square? There we go. And these are going to be my what holds the wheels on. Simple little blocks. They're going to go in there just like so, and that's going to hold the wheels. Might even need to be lower down. How far down is that from the... That's not too bad actually. Might need to be further down. Right, let's get this glued onto there. And then all we've got to do then is do the bonnet and the roof and the back part. In fact, we'll put the back part on now while I think about it. That's going to be in there, isn't it? Like that. So that's going to go like so. Just cut that quick. I won't be doing the live tomorrow. We've got relatives coming from Ireland. Which is always wonderful. Hey, you can't beat family, can you? Cool, just sub to Whitley Monkey. He's a youngster, so he'll need all the help he can get. Didn't realise he was 15. I don't need help. I've been gifted so much. I'm good on help, but thanks. Everybody needs help. You'll understand what I mean one day. Believe me, everyone needs help. Not all the time, but I'll tell you what you do realise, when you need help, all the people that you called your friends are not always there. It's a sad thing. And it's so true. That is when you find out who your friends are. Sad but true. Right, there's the back of the and you know something, I don't need much of a roof, do I, on this one? I think a bit more than that, but I'm on Instagram now, Whitley Monkey. $170 each. Is Whitley Monkey in a similar place to you though, Grumpy? Is he in the same area? I need to put a piece on here, don't I? In fact, I'm going to put an end grain on there, so it looks the same. That'd be a nice pattern. Yep, let's do a little strip on there. Very made up, isn't it, this? Okay. That will work. Oh, Tim, I never tried Instagram. I hope it works well for you. No, I haven't tried it, but I got advised that it'll help with the YouTube channel. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. But I thought alongside the YouTube channel, I'll give it a go. Right, now let's put the little bit onto the bonnet. I'm probably doing this all wrong, but I'm enjoying it. Right, what I should have done is set my little sander up, shouldn't I? Never mind that. Tell you something though, this bandsaw, Whitley Monkey, some of them are probably robots trying to hack your account. Oh. Eight children? Have we got 4 anyway? Not children anymore. Right, we're getting there slowly. Slowly but surely, and I'm going to set up my little miniature sander. Save some time. You can use the technology, I always say use it. is that. And tiny little gaps, there will be tiny little gaps. Can't help that. It's not actually a Rolls Royce, it's a little kiddie's toy. Hopefully it lasts a while, but you never know. Depends what child has it. And I will be sanding it afterwards. All right, I'll catch you. I can't paint my carving. Stay safe and have fun. Nice of you to join us. Hope you hit the like, share my live, and then we'll all be happy. Right, let's get this super glued up. Well, that should be okay. Let's put this on there. There, need to clamp that quick. And I need to probably sand that a little bit better than I have. Not to worry. Right, so that hasn't really worked as well as I thought it would. I should have that by now. Okay, I'll be able to sort that out. Yeah, I'll be able to sort that out with my my Dremel. Right, 10 people watching, and I should have gone horizontal, shouldn't I? Never mind, I haven't. Anyway, let's take this off now. I'll sort that out in a bit. Now what I need to do now is either, that's not going to be strong enough, is it? Or is it? Do you think that would be strong enough? First things first, let's see how much height we need on these. So these are the wheels I'm going to be fitting. This will do as a practice. Put that into there. A little bit of a whack with the persuader. Yeah, that's nicely does it. And put that through there like that. And see how much height we need. We need more height than that, don't we? Definitely need more height than that. Right, so what I'm going to have to do is that one first. They take longer than you think, these little trucks. Definitely want them to last, so that's the problem. So that will be on there, then that will be on there. So we need to do these at a nice angle. But will that fit on there then? And it will. Gosh, that was a guess. Right, let's that'll go on there like that. Whew. It's not easy, is it, this? Hey, it's not easy at all. And then I need to glue it onto there as well. Oh, gosh, this is Didn't think that through then, did I? I'll leave that at the moment. Then what I need to do is place this onto here. And then put the clamp on. Don't need the clamp. Gosh, be like a monster truck this will be. And now I need to do the front part, which is not that bit, it's this bit. It's going to be a monster truck, this one. Gosh, didn't mean it to be, but it's going to end up that way. Right, let's I don't want to rush anyway. You know me, I don't like rushing. Slow and easy. Right then. Does that fit that? Not really. That's better. Wasn't such a good guess, was it? Gosh, this is going to be a monster truck. Let's get that smoothed off a bit. Let's fit it onto there first. Perry makes cars for real. I'm not sure what company he works for, but he makes cars. Let's use some of this activator. Let's put it on the right side, eh? Okay, Kat, thank you very much for joining us. I know it's not very interesting today, but we try. I try. Right, I've got a wheel here somewhere on a stick. There it is. Let's see how that goes on there and see where I need to position this one. Needs to be there. So super glue, we're getting there anyway. I'm going to have to stop in a moment anyway. I'll be back in a bit and do a horizontal one because a vertical one, sorry. What am I on about? Right, we're definitely getting there now. It's been a hard long slog, this one, I don't know why. Let's put him down there. Let's put this one onto there. A little bit of a gap. There you go. Use this little Japanese saw. Not that brilliant actually. I was hoping it would be finer than this, but I'm gonna have to definitely get a better one than that. Let's see if I bet this does it. There you go. Japanese one couldn't do it, but the American one did. Says it all. Right, let's push that wheel onto there. I'm not going to use any glue on this. I really don't think there's any need. Because it's so precision. That's what I do, just click it on there a little bit, then use a clamp. And there you go. One wheel put on, or front wheels put on. Now back ones, what I need to do here is they're okay actually. Put the gosh, that's tight. And that's just broken, so that's no good at all. Get the pliers. Oh dear, and that's just snapped off in there. Oh, that wasn't meant to be, was it? Oh dear. Let's drill these out a little bit more. Where's my little 5mm drill? That's going to be it. That's the reason. Just a little bit of persuasion. I don't know whether, in fact, I've got more wheels in here that I made. There you go. There's one. You have to make one quickly. Quite sure it's this wood. Yep. I'll just make one quickly so I can put it on there. see how that looks pretty well perfect. Okay, nice and easy. Just made another wheel. Right, so now I need just to quickly cut this stick. The right length. Okay, everyone's deserting. I'm going to leave it anyway at the moment, but in a bit. This one just needs a tap. Okay. Push that through to there. Push that through to there. Cut that as straight as I possibly can. That's the easier way to do them. Stick that through there, stick that through there. What I need to do is just clamp this. I'm only here a few more minutes anyway. That's wonderful. And there you go. There's your truck. There's your monster truck. Right, anyway, I'm going to leave it at that now. Thank you very much for joining me. It hasn't all gone completely right, but there you go. That's the problem with the live. But remember, anyway, whatever you do, do it well. Thank you for joining me.